Well, here I am. I'm doing a cross country up and over Scotland, up and around Scotland. I'm going from left, right, and so on. This should be quite exciting, this one, because I've not done this one before. So, and hopefully my internet will play ball. So let's get our way going to the end of the runway. So we're at press week, and the idea is we're going to fly out and straight over Kilmarnock, heading for Lucas and Fife. So that should be a nice wee jaunt up. So sit back, relax, and we'll try and grab as many views as we can. Tonight I'm in the Cessna Citation. No, sorry, I tell a lie, I'm not. It would be useful if I knew what plane I was in. I'm in the Daher TBM 930. It has got to be my favourite craft. It's just a joy to fly.
Piper switch 50, hold position, caution, other traffic.
No, I'm not. I can hold position. I'm just going to chase them down the taxiway, buddy. Look at that. I've never known a forklift to go more than 50 miles an hour. So we're half a mile away from the end of the runway, and skies are clear and the sun is rising. I have set the time for the sun to rise.
Piper switch 50, did you hear my last transmission?
Oh, sorry, I'm going to put this wee guy on to do that. I can't do that. Oh, there's no liking that. Oh dear, it's no liking that at all. It's having a major stutter. I'll pull the brakes on, get it stopped. What's going on? Right.
Roger, PIPARS PITCH 50.
So something's happened, and everything was going real well. So I'm just going to hold short here for a moment or two, just to try and figure out what's going on. There we go. I think that's it. No, it's not it. It's nearly it. It's having a bit of a hissy fit. I'll just give that a moment or two to do its thing. Power down the engines and see what the hell's going on. That is weird. If anybody's watching this, it looks like you've got a minute or two to get yourselves a wee cup of tea while I try and figure out what's going on here. That was weird. It just suddenly started going apeshit. And nothing's happening. Right, well that comes down. I want to get rid of that AI control. I think that's the problem. The AI controls bugger things up. Well, that's a gone. Oh dear. Everything's no well. Ah, right. I know what the problem is. It's the Bing Maps. Ah. So, is that any better? No. No. So I think I need to get rid of the live maps. Yeah. So, live maps is off. That was absolutely weird. I have no idea what went on there. It just, whatever happened there, it just didn't like. Right, so let's see if I've got another map that I can pull up. And I'll get this plane restarted back up. And hopefully, that was just absolutely weird. No. Every time I pull up a map, it just doesn't like it. Crazy. Right. Let's get the craft started back up. And we'll get on our way. I've got my co-pilot in tonight. Co-pilot tonight is Dougie. He's just jumped up in my knee and is probably going to kiss just about everything. There we go. Hiya, Dougie. Right, so let's get Barrow Road to the runway. Right, sorry about the delay there. That was absolutely weird. So it looks like any time I go into my maps, it's not going to like it. Right, I'm just going through you, buddy. You shouldn't be parked. You shouldn't be parked here. Right, as I say, I'm heading out Prestwick, heading towards Fife at Lucas Airbase, and then we'll be taking a bit of a turn from there to North Cornwall, which is Oban. I've chosen the TBM because it's a bit of a fast plane, so it should go through the flight plan in quick time. You don't obviously have to watch the whole lot. If you don't want to, don't bother. I'm going to have to dispose of the cat. She's rubbing her bloody nose off everything. Right, come on. Where are we going? Right, off you get there. Righty. So we'll do a big U-turn here and we'll get set up ready for going. Right, I'm not sure where air traffic control is trying to send me to. Maybe I need to go back a bit. Just reverse back up a touch. Runway 30 and cross runway 21, so we're on 30. Right, let's go for it. Let's not muck about anymore, and we'll get up into the air, straight out, straight departure. We're going to come off and make a turn for Kilmarnock. And then over the Firth of the Forth, Edinburgh, might catch the bridges, I'm not exactly sure, and we'll see what happens. Your damper turn, your damper on. Right, spilling up, and in we go. Cut up for V1 and rotate. Take her off the ground nice and gently. And then in front of me we've got the Isle of Arran, or otherwise known as the Sleeping Soldier, or the Roman soldiers, the locals like to call it. This is on Ayrshire, and apparently when you look at it, it's got that name because it looks like a Roman soldier sleeping. I can't see it myself personally. Right, heading out towards Kilmarnock, and first place that we're going to be going over, if I can get... I'll just turn the volume down slightly. What have I got my altitude set at? Let's hold it that. Get the plane, just get her into line. Then I know, looking at the maps, I know where I'm pretty much going from there. We're going to take up so we're heading towards Simonton, and then up to Kilmarnock. There we go, that's us making a turn now, heading towards Kilmarnock, and it'll be the first big town that you pretty much see. There. That's Kilmarnock. After Kilmarnock, just getting my ruler out, we'll be heading over East Kilbride, Hamilton, Bellshill, heading over Linlithgow. We should head straight over the top of Linlithgow Palace, if it's on it. Hopefully it is. I'm just going to sit here at this altitude for the moment so we can see a few things. I don't think there's much I need to do inside. Oh, just apart from watch my speed. Right, get my speed down a touch. I don't want to overstress the aircraft. Right, alright, okay, so here we're just about to go over Ego some moors. I know that because this is the wind turbines. I've been up here with my camera many a time, and it's actually apparently quite a good fun day out for schools. All this, because they do treasure trails and things like that in here using the roadway system. I think I'll need to Google it, but I think they've got something like over 300 wind turbines, and I think it was also the largest on-land wind turbine site in the UK. So I just need to make sure that I'm not going to bang into anything, because I'm flying quite low at the moment. I mean, I should be alright for a wee while. You see how expanse the wind turbines are? Look at that. It's just huge. Right, Strathaven Airfield. Means looking at the maps, next place over the top is East Kilbride. Shouldn't be taking too long. East Kilbride heading then for Hamilton, Kilbride, sorry. Hamilton will be on the right hand side, straight over the M8 motorway, and then get my ruler out, do it the old fashioned way, and then Lithgow. And then hopefully the buggering thing won't crash as soon as I go to adjust my maps, which it probably will. That's East Kilbride there. It's a huge place. So it is. Where John Jarvis, my man in the band, comes from. Right, so the screen is sort of stuttering a bit because it doesn't like my maps running at the same time. East Kilbride, we're now en route for Court Bridge. Yeah, it certainly doesn't like it when I go and adjust my maps. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take it up a wee bit, because I think I might bump into something. So let's take it up to 5, I think 5,000 is a nice wee number to be sitting at. So I do. There we go, so that'll be Court Bridge, just with the M8. We've just gone over the top of the M8, way back there. And we're now heading towards the Firth of the Forth. Hopefully, if I've got the, so it is M8 there, right? Okay, aye. So now it's Court Bridge. I'm just trying to use my Google Maps at the same time. It obviously doesn't like it. Next, Coatbridge, let's go. N for Dunfermline. And then take the Cordy, turning at Lucas. And when we get over that, the mountains, we should reach 5,000 day bother, I would have thought. Oh. Get the plane lifted into the sky a bit. And we should hopefully catch a glimpse of the Forth Road bridges. I would imagine we would. Right. I'm just going to take the plane up to my desired altitude. And we'll jump out the cockpit in a wee second. These rings that you see that have the tip on the end, they're called sharklets. And apparently they're there not just for stabilisation, but also for fuel economy. But you didn't know that. Right, are we going to see? The sun's just burning it out ever so slightly at the moment. So it is. Just make it out, but we've just gone. Oh. On the front. Why would he call it a drop? All of a sudden, auto. Just make sure it's not on auto on your video player on YouTube. Otherwise you'll just end up with a crap picture all the time. So there's Queensferry Crossing coming up. Taking a look at the Google Maps. I've just opened a can of Guinness and it's just iced. What the fuck? It's all iced. Oh my god. There's the Forth Road bridges there. Wee bit burnt out with the sun. Not really much I can do about that. Right, so looking at the maps now, and we'll be passing Dunfermline's just pretty much below us. Heading for Glenrothes, and believe it or not, over the top of Ochtermuchty. Hey! I wouldn't even know what it would look like from the sky. I don't even know what Ochtermuchty looks like from the road, never mind the sky. So there's that's all Glenrothes down below. So we're now in the kingdom, Dunfermline. I do apologise, get my facts right, Andy. That's Dunfermline. Right below us. Crossing the motorway. Once we've crossed the motorway, we'll now be heading into the Kingdom of Fife. which where the sun away on the coastline there will be Kirkcaldy, and we'll be flying pretty much over the top of Glenrothes, and you can tell that by the roads in front. Look at the ring marks. Amazing. From there we go, Port Hope Glider Club. Alright. That there, I think, is Kinross. Right? And I think the Mary Queen of Scots was held prisoner in one of these wee islands. I think it's a smaller one of the islands that you see there. But she was held prisoner there, I do believe. Or she holed out there when she was on the run from her cousin, who went on to behead her. Can't believe I've got a frozen can of Guinness. That's shocking. Right, next stop, just taking a look, will be Cooper, St Andrews, although we don't quite make St Andrews, because we'll be turning at Lookers, should I say. So just jump back into the plane a wee second. Oh, there, let me see, where's a view? Oh, come on, man. Where you going? Where you going? I want to... Oh, for God's sake. Right, that hook of a bay there, you know, I'm doing some sort of kind of serious stuff tonight. Where the sun is, that's leaving, and right on the tip there is Anstruther. And then you'll have Crail. These are, if you've never visited these places, honestly, it is a stunning place to go and visit. It really is worth it. It's absolutely Pit and Ween, absolutely gorgeous. So I do believe we've probably just gone right over the top of Ochtermuchty. Yes, that's Ochtermuchty. Right there. I know fine, I know that's Ochtermuchty. I'm 100% positive that's Ochtermuchty, because it's on the road to St Andrews. And that road that you can see straight under us leads all the way to St Andrews. Right, as soon as we get that big bank sign, the lollipop should pop up and say Lookers AB, and we'll be making a left turn. So, in the meantime, get yourself a wee cuppa, don't be scared, alright? Once we make that turn, I'm going to chuck the plane up into the air, further up into the air. I think I'll possibly take it up to maybe around about 10,000, I would reckon. We're just about to make our left bank here, because right there, and that bay there, where the bay is, right in front, and to the right hand side of the bay there is St Andrews, and there's Lookers there, AB Air Base. So once I make this turn, I shall be... That's the one. Once I take this turn up, I'm going to chuck the plane up to 10,000. get that set and ready for a big bank. There we go, there's the Tay bridge, and I'll pop it onto the main window in a second. Got the Tay bridge in front of us in Dundee. There you go, Tay bridge into Dundee, and then from Dundee we'll be heading back the way, and we'll be going over Bridge of Orkney, and I just need to go back on and scroll my maps. Then up, Dundee again. Come on. My maps are having a bit of a hoo-ha there. Right, so we're following Tay now. That was a lovely big bank, that. And I'm going to take this up, okay? So we can get some better views of things. And I'm just taking a look at my straight line there. It looks like we'll be going over the point of Scone, Perth. Looks like we're going to go right over the top of Perth. Yeah. So if I get my ruler out and draw that line, and it'll take us right towards... We're going to pretty much go in a straight line across to Oban. North Connaught, which the towns that we're going over are Perth, Crieff, Cranlarach, Taynul, and then into Oban, where we'll be taking a huge right turn right over the paps of Glencoe. So this is the part of the UK that I like, because the scenery is just fantastic. And the clear weather, the sun rising. So I'm just taking a look out there at that bend, and Newborough to my left, and Perth is pretty much right in front of us. Now we'll be going right bang over the top of Perth, and a wee sign should pop up, a wee lollipop should pop up saying Scone. Scone, man! There you go! Scone! Oh, fucking Scone. No, it's Scone, not Scone. Where, by rights, if you read it, it should be saying Squan. Anyway. Perth, next stop Perth, there. I quite like this, because what I'm doing is I'm going back to my Google Maps and I'm drawing a line along the monitor screen with my ruler, just to try and pinpoint exactly each town that we can go over. It's like a bit of old school compass finding, waypoint finding, which is brilliant. At Perth, after Perth, the next stop will be Crieff, and then we're into the Highlands of Scotland. In my opinion, the most beautiful part in the UK, in the world, not just the UK. Just make sure everything's working alright. I want the plane to get up. That's what I want it to do. So there we go, we're in the Highlands of Scotland now. And looking at my ruler, we should have St. Fillan's Loch coming up. I think that's it right in the distance. You can just make it out on the TV screen. Yep. So St. Fillan's, I'm not sure what loch it is, but we're bang over the top of Crieff, which I'm trying to take a look to see if I can see, but I can't see it as yet. Headed. Oh, Killing. We should see Killing. I don't know whether we can make it out or not, but we should see Killing. So I've taken the aircraft up a fair height and I'm going to just jump back into the cockpit, make sure that all my speed and what have you is fine. Yeah, everything's doing okay. I can't remember what this mountain range is, but we're en route towards Lara, and I have a funny feeling that once we get to the end of that loch that you can see on a right wingtip, we should see Killing. We should. As I said, whether we can recognise it from there, I ain't got a clue. And then, say, Craigmara, Tyndrum, and Strongmilkin, and Tainal, and we will be taking a hugely sharp right turn there and heading up for Clopton, I think it is, and then across. I did try to go from there and take a big massive right turn back toward Aberdeen to come over the Grampians. It just wasn't playing ball at all. So where my mouse is, there you can see my mouse, that'll be just coming up to Killing. And the plane decides to just pause momentarily, for God's sake. If it's no one thing, it's another, eh? I can't think. Right, it usually takes about half a minute for it to sort of get going again. Bloody nightmare. It's got the countdown egg timer, so it's getting nearly there, nearly there. The problem is, for some reason or another, when my fridge, which is next to my computer, every time the thermostat kicks in, it decides to temporarily knock the USBs off. And when the USB system comes back on, for some reason or another, it pauses again. There we go. We're on pause now, so we're on our way, Killing. Yeah, killing what, 10 more. There doesn't appear to be many live players tonight, because generally if you flicked out your window you start to see all these name tags. But there ain't any name tags tonight, so that's good. Skies are kept clear. Right end of the loch that's on the right hand side will be killing, and from there we're going straight through there, we're going straight through Loch and Head to the left. That's where that loch is on the left wing tip, straight towards Crane Larrick. Great, because then we're en route for the Paps of Glencoe, and they're fantastic. We're coming up, you can see the jagged edges of the highlands there, and it's just fantastic to fly over, so it is, as it all streams in. Just have a quick look at my GPS. Oh, morning light. Quick look at my GPS. Just so I know where it's going. There's a route there, which is not too bad. EGO was Auburn, and then up for Echo Golf 29er, which is Plopton, and then we'll be heading from there up to the Diamond and then into Dice Airport. I wish that would stop flashing, you know. It's a bloody nightmare, it keeps on flashing. Warning lights. That's why you got to keep jumping into your cockpit to deal with wee problems like that, because it happens quite a lot. Oh, that's gorgeous. And it's just gorgeous. Honestly, the scenery in this flight sim is just first class, and I don't have a high-end graphics card either. Can't afford them. Guys, see the bloody prices are, God almighty man, I've seen as much back as £2,000. By rights they should be on sale for around about 400 quid, you know. Because you can't get it, and the way the Bitcoin market works is that they're all buying the buggers up and they're pumping them out at £2,000 a unit. So what tends to happen is the manufacturers stop producing them to get rid of the people that are selling them on for what, 5-6 times their value. But you're guaranteed as soon as the manufacturers get them back on the shelf, the exact same will happen. Well, these Bitcoin people are just, you get no hope in hell in getting one. So, but at the moment I'm quite happy with what I've got. Right, Train Larrick, where are they? Pretty much we are going to be going over the top of it, because that lock there is, I'm not sure the lock name, but it's on the way to Tano and then into Oban. So So Lara should be, if you see a road, should be pretty much below us. I reckon it's below us. And I'm no geography teacher. Now look at that. Eh? Absolutely gorgeous. I've got a drone as well. I'd love to get the drone up that height and shoot all that. It would be just absolutely marvellous. Now that loch that you can see there that leads all the way down is Loch Lomond. No, it's not. I tell a lie. It's not Loch Lomond. That would be Loch Gilhead and Inverary. The next one along is Loch Linney, which is where we're headed to. That's that big one there, Loch Linney. And at Linney, we'll be taking a right turn there, just on part of that island at North Cornwall, which is open. And we'll be heading straight on the road for Plockton. All aircraft systems are looking good, speed's looking good, and map systems looking excellent. So I'm going to leave it here. Hold on, I shall. Let me. Now, I'm not sure what that, I should know what that hillside there is called, but really, I ain't got a clue. I ain't got a buggering clue what all that's called that we're going over. And it's something I wished I could know is all my mountains of Scotland. That's maybe something I might learn. All my mountains of Scotland. I'll certainly let you know when we pass over the Pats of Glencoe. That's quite a nice bit of scenery, that. So we've got Tainalton below us, and you should see the Tainalton Bridge. Quite a bit of a famous bridge as you've come along from Lara. You've got to take that bridge. Let's see if we can see it. The bridge doesn't appear to be on the maps, but it's a bridge that you take at Tainal to take the road up through the Glencoe Pass. And at the end of the inlet loch there is Oban, and we'll be taking, I think it's North Cornwall. The lollipop for North Cornwall should show up any second now, and when it shows up, that's where we'll be taking a bank to the right, and we'll be heading up north pretty much straight towards Plockton. Doesn't matter where you fly in Scotland, you always seem to go over or near Plockton. It's mad. Where do you fancy flying today, Captain? Oh, I think I'll go from Glasgow to Aberdeen on the east coast. Right, yeah. But do you know we're going over Plockton? There you go, there's North Cornwall. and in 4 miles we'll be taking a right bank in, and then we'll be heading straight up Loch Linney. Which I shall refer to my map and get my ruler out on my maps and draw that line up to Clockton, so that I know what places we're going over. And that's what you can see in my left wingtip. There's Mull. That's the Isle of Mull. It's fantastic, eh? Look at all that. It's just brilliant. Honestly, if you haven't got it, get it. Right, so I'm going to refer back to my maps, so bear with me, get my ruler out. I just need to find Clockton, so I know where I'm going. I've got North Connell, there's Clockton. Oh, that's interesting. We should. Let me just double check my GPS. So we're on the straight line there, and it looks as if we're going to go over the top of the Glenfinnan viaduct. So there might be a wee... Yes, we will. We're not too far away from the Glenfinnan viaduct. However, a point of interest icon normally pops up. Right up the right hand side was our favourite place that we used to go quite a lot, up towards Fort William, is Loch Linney. Yeah, I'm just double checking that. Yes, just at the top of that loch it bends to the left. That's Strontian there, to my left. Loch Linney on my right wingtip, on my nose. It should be Glenfinnan. Oh, bugger. Where is it? Glencoe and Ben Nevis is there. Well, yes, there's Ben Nevis. I'll see if I can put my mouse on it. Right on my nose. Is Ben Nevis, now right at the top of my nose. There. That's where my mouse is. That's Ben Nevis there. Great. So now we need to look for the Glenfinnan viaduct. There, it's down there. Oh, yeah. You can just make it on the right hand of the screen. It's pretty small. There you go, there's the Glenfinnan viaduct. Oh, that's amazing. Didn't think I would find that, you know. Really honestly didn't think. So my map system, the way I work my map system out is pretty good. We're heading now There you go. And there's a thing to tell you, it's Glenfinnan Viaduct. Marvellous. All the way up in the top left wingtip is Sky. We won't be going across that far. No, we won't be doing that. I'll just take a look at that. We'll be going over the top of Mallaig. No, we won't. I tell a lie once again. Mallaig is off to our left, down there. Ariseg and Mallaig and the Isle of Egg, I think it is. No, it's not Egg, it's I can't remember that one there. But right above the plane is Ariseg with the Sugarite Sands. Beautiful, beautiful place to go to. And Mallaig. Sky in the distance there. And I'm just wondering, and I'll get the ruler out, I think we will be now heading towards Lochorn, Glenelg, and then we'll be at Plockton. So I'm just going to refer back to my map again. So we can see where we are going. Right. Plockton is pretty much away up here. Looks as if it's 3 lochs up. And it's coming up to the Kyle of Loch Alsh. Oh, speed buddy car like a bird without wings, over the bridge to sky. I think that actually, my ruler tells me on the maps we'll be going right over the Kyle of Loch Alsh, right over the bridge that joins mainland Scotland to the island of Skye. And then there's Plockton just neatly tucked just in behind it. We'll be then making a right turn and we'll be heading there for Lossiemouth. So I will be shortly arriving at a destination. Not too long into the flight. Not too long, so there would be the shortest crossing at Kyle of Loch Alsh, right on my nose tip. And they've buggered off with the bridge. They've not included the bridge. What's the point of that? And then after this, and very, very shortly, the wee balloon should pop up for Plockton. When we get to Plockton, we'll be then making our right turn. Great. I did have 3 views. I'll get one. What I have noticed is any time I put a video right, especially a live video onto YouTube, there's always perverts that come on and they start posting links to the stupid pornography websites, thinking that we're all going to flipping click on it and get redirected to it. Unknown to them, because of that thick, you know, there's popped in there on my right wingtip. They're that thick, you know, that they don't realise that YouTube has put a ban on all that, so they can try and type whatever it is they want to type. You and me will never see that website address. Because they're thick. But I'm just taking a look at my viewers, and we were constantly on 1, and then it pops up to 5, and then they start writing the shite. Once they realise YouTube have censored the stuff that they're writing, they bugger off, and then another half a dozen people will come on 5 minutes later and do the exact same. Honest to God. So here we're at Plockton now. We'll be making a turn for a second leg to final. Our final this evening is, look at that, it's gorgeous looking down at Plockton. Now that would be, normally all them wee islands that you can see below us will be full of palm trees. It's just brilliant. Heading towards the sunshine now. Levelling off. Once we've levelled off, that there is Loch Carron. I do believe. Loch Carron. Get my ruler out. Loch Carron. And we'll be heading for Lossiemouth. Over the top of, pretty much over the top of Inverness we shall be going, and you should see Loch Ness, pretty much underneath the sun is Loch Ness, but right below us is Loch Carron, and again I've slept with my gorgeous, beautiful girlfriend, and that wee town you can see down at Loch Carron. We get caught travelling up to Gaelic one night in this mad storm that came out of nowhere, and we had no option but to abandon the whole trip, and instead we parked up the first available parking space, which just so happened to be outside the pub, and from there we dived in and we got smashed, as you do when you're on holiday. I'm just going to take a look at all my onboard stuff. Everything's looking great. Speed is good. Revs are good. And looking at that long line of my GPS, that's looking good. So I'm just going to pinpoint exactly where we're going to be taking us out. So I'll try and bring it up. Yeah, that's Lossiemouth. Echo Golf 29's Plockton. Echo Golf Quebec Kilo is Lossiemouth. And this is great, this screen here. This is a good one to sort of kind of refer all your stuff for all your engine management and things like that. So, right, so I've got 2 followers now. Right, so one of them will be one of these mad perverts that wants to sit there and write your stupid website. Do you not realise when you write your crappy websites on my Facebook, on my YouTube page, it gets deleted instantly so no bugger can read it? So you, my horrible friend that keeps writing your nasty stuff, you fuck off, you dirty bunch of bastards. Coming on here doing that. I've been having an enjoyable flight tonight. I've been quite good telling people the names of places, and here you come on going at, do you want to like some big black pussy? You dirty minging bastards that you are. Fuck off. Keep reporting your name anyway. You're none better to go and get a job, right? Go and get a job instead of trying to get people to look at your fanny. Fucking getting me angry now. Bunch of bastards. Anyway. Sorry, Chris. I do apologise. I've had nothing but bastards on all night writing this stupid website. Carry on. Fuckers. Please take that back, Chris. I didn't mean to call you a pervert. I wasn't referring to that you personally. I was referring it to all these fucking Ethiopian cunts that keep coming on writing lick my big black bum. So anyway, right. I've bloody looked. See, I ain't got a clue where I am now. Right, where are we? We're now heading towards. Okay, Jesus. Honestly, them bastards have wound me up. I don't know where I am now. Giving them a row for writing their fucking stupid stuff that they write. I need to get my ruler out. Look at my big maps. Bewley in front with Loch Ness to my right wing tip, coming in towards Inverness, heading out towards Lossiemouth, and from there down into Aberdeen. Chris, are you not on the flight sim tonight, no? It's weird because I'll say something and it's like it takes 10 minutes for somebody to reply. I don't know who the other follower is. I'll see I've got 2 people watching. Look at it. Oh, you're just logging on? Well, I'm nearly at the end of my flight. If you fancy a wee tootle about. A wee stramash somewhere. I'm not sure, I don't see any live players tonight either, so I don't know if that's got anything to do with the ongoing bloody flight problems. Oh, are you getting that other laptop up and running tonight? Inverness just down below on my right wing tip. It's actually I thoroughly enjoyed this flight tonight, this one, you know. Sat down and made up a flight plan as soon as I come home from work. Got the old ruler out, got an old map out and started drawing lines everywhere. Looks like some sort of mad 3-year-old's gone apeshit with a crane against the wall, the way I've drawn all my lines. Anyway, I eventually found a route and loaded it up. So on our pretty much below us is Inverness, and then you'll have in front of us, we're headed right over the top of Fort George, turning slight back right there at Lossiemouth. Oh, you've configured it a bit better. It's just a question of playing about playing about with your settings. Play about with your settings a wee bit, just keep reducing them ever so slightly till it runs smooth. Take your clouds off at anastrophic, whatever it is, and just let that run smoothly for live weather. That shouldn't affect the performance of it. What else? There's something else that will say run speed at 2 times. I can't even remember what that one is. The anti-stopping something or another. So click that one off and your programming will run even smoother. And if it keeps stuttering too much again, if you go back to on your general settings and where the rolling cache is, I think you might have put that up to 32 gigabyte. Half that, put it down to 16 gigabyte, and then see what happens. See if that makes a difference. Maybe that caching up at 32 gigabytes is a bit too much for it. I'm not sure, but certainly try 16 gigabyte. That's worth doing. So there we are. Right now I've got 3 watches. Right. So this third person that's come on to watch my video, are you one of these people that keep bloody writing, come and feel my titties? All that stuff. Look at my big black cock. Because if you are, fuck off, I don't want you. We're not going to see your shite. I tell you what, I know where your mall is. I'm going to come round and I'm going to punch your face if you don't do one. Hi Lorna, how you doing? Sorry Lorna, I'm having a bit of a... Lorna, meet Chris. Chris, meet Lorna. Lorna's my girlfriend. Lorna, I've been sort of... did a marvellous tour crisscrossing Scotland. And then somebody came on and started writing weird and wonderful websites. And I had to delete them all. Well, I didn't have to delete them all, I just pressed a button and YouTube deleted them all. But it really wound me up. Fucking writing stupid things like, you know, titty cum. Titty cum. Yeah, that turns me on. Alright, if you want me turned on, just send me a birthday card saying titty cum. Don't know, right then. I'll walk about with a North Pole all day long if I get a card that says titty cum. Why do people write that sort of stuff? Stupid. Anyway. We're at Lossiemouth and we're going to be heading down towards Aberdeen, as I say. So you've probably missed much of the flight, Lorna. It's been absolutely stunning flight tonight. Scenery's been excellent, it's been top quality. Hey!
122.605,
Chris Lorna's my girlfriend. I thought she was one of these people that were writing titty cums. So you got her out for coming on, and she got her out for coming on. That's one way of welcoming people onto my YouTube channel, innit? Welcome to my YouTube channel. But if you're going to write such thing as www.spankinglipshot.tittycum.com, then you can bugger off. Stupid people. God almighty. Anyway, we're taking a bit of... I think we should have Lossiemouth popping up. And then we'll be making a slight right bank and we'll be heading for Aberdeen. So let me just check how far away we are. We're not that far away, so once I make my right bank, I'm going to descend. Can you remember what to do, Lorna, to get the better quality in your video? If you touch this screen, you'll see the 3 wee dots. and where it says auto, click on that and then select the highest one. Don't select the one that's got auto on it. Just select the next highest one, or the highest one, which should say 720 over 60. Select that one and it will stream to you in a better quality. There's lots of mouth directly below us. You'll recognise that place there, Chris, surely? Peter Reid from Peterhead is dead. Oh, hey, right, Chris. Right, Chris. I've got a wee joke for you, right? Oh, it's Kinlaw, it's not Lossiemouth. My bad, sorry. I've got a wee joke for you, Chris. I was at last year I went to a burnt supper up in Glasgow. And I met Tam and Bob, Siamese twins. And they were telling me they were out promoting their autobiography. I asked them what their autobiography was called, and they said, "Who're Willie?" Oh, the second one's called out, and that's called The Bruins. But we're not going down that road because some bugger will come on and say, "Titty come." Is that you buggering off, Lorna? Is it? You bugger off, darling. Off you go to bed. Don't send me a message saying "Titty come." Ah, it's a good wee joke there. You can tell your family that one. Yeah? Right, so I'm going to make my descent. And hopefully we can do it in good time. Get that done. Get it settled at 2 I think it is. Yeah. There we go, just starting to make a descent, so we're not too far away from Aberdeen. Right, Laura, I'll speak to you in the morning. Thanks for your support once again. Mind and send me that message saying "Titty come." www.BigBlackWillie. The flight bits coming out the fountain. What is stupid people. We're making a bit of a direct approach towards Aberdeen. Which in my opinion will only be just short of 8 minutes away, I think. I can't quite make it out anymore, but say Aberdeen, it's Dice, isn't it? Yeah, we'll take a look at this a bit better. I should be able to see how far I'm at. 40 miles, 80 is 8 minutes. Oh, not a bad guess. I did say about 8 minutes, so 8.5 minutes it is. Not a bad guess. Right, I'm away to pour myself a whiskey ready for the landing. Back in a tick. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. What the fuck's that? Oh, no. Just spilled a can of Guinness. Got it? Fuck. Sweet honeymoon, like a la 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 I promised myself I wasn't going to have a wee off tonight, but after that bugger came on and started writing titty come everywhere, I'm going to have a wee whiskey. Speaking of on and Lorna, alright, goodbye. Oh, here Chris, you should be able to do this once you're in a plane. Set up different views. It's cool. You can do great things. Dead easy to do, I know. Aye, I've got you in, I've got you in. You've terminated my flight just before I'm about to land. I've been on this bugger for about an hour and a half, so don't make me crash. I will be happy if you make me crash. I'm just going to go back onto my maps and refer to my maps to pinpoint where we're at. And it looks as if here, coming down, Old Meldrum, which is the Inch Pass, I do believe. Oh, it's a shame. Missed the place of Aberlour in Craigellachie. Famous place. Craigellachie is called the House of Grant. There you go, which is up right next door to Aberlour, which does a bloody good whiskey. It's so good I'm actually having one of them at the moment. And we're a kick and a teeth away from Dice Airport. So what's my altitude? Altitude's looking good. Distance is looking good. ETE 5 minutes. Alright, that's some other bugger. Right, there's somebody else come on to watch. Right, see if you're the person that's come on to write titty cum. Fuck off! You can't do it. You just can't do it. Do you not get it? As soon as you type it in, it gets deleted instantly. Why don't you go and get your mum, right? Get your mum and shove your head between her tits if you want a titty cum. Do it your own mother. Don't do it my face, my YouTube page, right? Go and scalp your mother's ass. Stupid. Anyway, right. See that wee place there? It's called Inch. Right, that's the size of your fucking dick. It's half an inch. Bugger off. Stop writing titty cum. Stupid fuck. Right. I promised myself I wasn't going to swear tonight. You've made me swear. You keep coming on here and trying to write these daft websites. I tell you what, I'll find your mom, right? And I'll spank your ass for giving birth to you. Right, I'm going to concentrate. There's no way after an hour and a half am I going to crash tonight. Get my pilot's shirt back on, get my pilot's cap back on, and we'll be heading down for a wee landing. I'm just looking to see if there's a Chris kicking about in a plane. Right, get that plane down pretty rapidly, just ticking over just a bit too high. mad. That's weird. I've never seen a parking approach like that. And it takes you right over the top of the airport and then double back in yourself. I like parking approaches. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but it's my cup of tea. So pretty much we're going to be going right over the top of Aberdeen Airport.
PITERS PITCH 50 is 11 miles northwest with Mike to land.
Piper 650 Aberdeen Tower. Make straight in runway 16. Altimeter.
Right, I've got you. Roger that. Roger Dodger. See you that's right and titty, come have this.
Fly straight in runway 16 Piper Switch 50.
Oh, I nearly shot my microphone. Oh god, it stinks. Roast. Woohoo! Fucking reeking. Right. Oh, that's what you get. Right, fuck's sake. Oh, that's wafting. My god. That's all a peek of that. Oh my god. I wish that guy that was like keeps writing titty cum was here. I splattered his face with my shite. Anyway. ETE, and there's Dice there. We're going straight off in a pattern, so we'll be going straight over the top of it and then double back in. Which is weird. I've not seen one like that, because normally it's like a big circle in. But this one doesn't want to do it, it's just wanting to do a big fucking mad. Right, bugger it, we're going straight down the road there, and then we're going to do a wee handbrake turn and come straight back up the road. There's the airport there. So we're coming in from the right hand side as we look at it, my 1 o'clock. Yeah, 3-4, runway 3-4, yeah, that's the way we're coming in. So we're going to take a bit of a right hand turn any second now, I reckon. So we can go straight down the road to do a handbrake turn. There we go, there's the right turn. Just marvellous. Right, so I need to get my speed controlled, get that down to around about 175 knots, and then we're coming back up the road. And Peter Reid from Peterhead is buried. Ford Escort for sale. So there you go, there's the good old town of Aberdeen. Or do they like to say Aberdeen? Aberdeen. They don't like to say Aberdeen. Donald Trump country. Donald, do one. You're not building a golf course here, Donald, because you're a wanker. Nobody likes you. Nobody liked you before you were president, and nobody likes you that you're not president. I don't know, I kind of like Donald Trump myself, personally speaking. Not for the way that he can handle politics, just for the entertainment value more than anything. Fuck it, you've got a cold, stick some bloody disinfectant in your system. Give it a couple of years, you'll be alright. I'm in a TBM tonight, the Daher TBM 930, my favourite plane to fly. So we're coming up to the user waypoint, taking a mad belter of a left turn. So I'm going to throw this craft very slowly so that it will take it rather quickly. Try and get that as slow as I can without putting my flaps out. I shouldn't have said the word flaps, because Tittycum's going to start writing titty flaps, spunk flaps or something like that. Bunch of people, man, they don't half wind you up. They wind you up that much that you go and shite in your own microphone. I'm gabbing now. I shouldn't have had that whiskey. I'm gabbing. I'm right in believing that we lose an hour's sleep tomorrow. Oh my goodness, it's frozen over. Oh yeah, weird. Opened up a can of Guinness before and all this ice popped at it. Froze instantly. It was like an instant Guinness lollipop. Just open the ring up and the ice pushes out and you can lick your Guinness. Shouldn't have said that, because fucking Tittycum will come on and say something like Tittycum lick flaps. Here's this mad left turn. Oh, it's tight, it's as slow as I can. Oh, I can get that down even more. I'm going way too fast. I'll get that right down. I can make a right good turn in. That's absolutely howling mad. Come on, you can do it, because I don't want to miss this approach. Come on, keep coming, keep pulling round, pull round. Pull round, Tittycum. Pull round. Yes, I'll be putting my landing gear down shortly, darling. I'm not going to do it at the moment. And then we're going to take a mad right turn. And then that'll be us. We'll be down in the ground in about, let me see, 2 minutes. You can keep on saying landing gear. I'm not putting it down at the moment. Mainly because I don't want to. I've got to take this big right bank and then I'll put my gear down. Shouldn't have said gear, because Tittycum's going to come on and say something stupid again. Alright, get my feet in my rudder pedals. Love this bit. Working the old rudder pedals. There we go. There's the approaches on. And that's us now on the finals. Or second to final. Just catch that glide slope. That's what I want. Catch that glide slope. I'm yanking away to myself as usual. Yanking, not wanking. I don't wank with people that says Tittycum. There we go, the glide slope on. Flaps 1. I'm too far out for landing gear. I'm watching my speed, because I'm not. The other night there I crashed. I stress crashed. So this is quite a moment. Gear down. Flaps 2. Alright, watch your speed this time, Andy. Don't go into stall mode or anything like that. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid to give you a fucking heart attack. Just land the big bugger. That's all you need to do. Right. Oh, crabbing ever so slightly. Don't mind that. Like crabbing. Is that right that last second you can flip it out, which is great. Speed's good. Glide slope's good. Approach in is dead, it's as straight as an arrow. Autopilot's gone off. Flying manually. Hopefully we'll land and not kill, you know, half a dozen people. We kill half a dozen people, that's like, I think I must have killed about 400 people over the last 2 days. One of the police are after me.
500.
Right, concentrate, Andy. You're at 500. Reaching in the market. Right, keep it nice and steady. No need to throw it about the place. Get your feet, get the rudders working. Come off the crab. The cars roaming about. Bunch of drunk drivers up in Aberdeen. Looking good, keep it going. Steady the plane off, Andy, come on, don't crash. Steady it off. Steady it off. Get your left rudder back. Right, come on, keep it nice. Go straight down the centre line, come on. Retard. Let's flare it. Oh, I've come off my line, man. Fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Imagine coming off your line. It's so hard about coming down a centre line. Yes, I'm going to. Cheers, darling. I'll just take that wee blue road that you've painted out for me. Oh, handbrake turn. Way! Oh. No, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to park where this blue line's telling me. I'm not going to go through all that flipping doing U-turns to find somewhere else park. I like, if you're still watching, Chris, I'm not sure if you're still watching or not, but I like to finish it off because I like to gather my points in my logbook. And I also like to come in somewhere where there's a wee guy waving me in. So just to see if my propellers will chop his head off. Like this wee guy here. Right. I'm gonna mess you up. You're the one that's been writing Tittycom, innit? Splat! What is he did? He's gone. Oh, he's right. Oh! I've cut half his body off. He's stuck in my engine. Oh! That's what you get. You should have moved, you that bastard. Right. That's what you get for right flipping Tittycom on my YouTube channel. Do that and you get cut up. You stupid bugger. Alright, thanks for watching. This is Andy, and I hope you've enjoyed tonight's evening. It's been quite uneventful until somebody started writing stupid websites. Until they started writing that, everybody was at peace, love and harmony, and then they all flipping bailed out. That being said, I shall see you again soon. Goodbye.